beautiful life. I'm Angel. So I'm talking finding balance today because that's literally what I've been trying to do. And when I last updated, I was letting you guys know that I'm not giving up on YouTube, and that's still the case. I'm not giving up on YouTube. It's just that I've been literally so busy working. As I explained in a couple videos back, I technically walked in May because I had one course that I had to finish after being in the hospital, and I was given more time to complete the course, and then I finally completed it and officially graduated in August, and I started working in September and have been working ever since. And it's just been like very crazy, a huge adjustment to like this whole like working and not being in school. And so I've been trying to find a balance, and then at the same time I also realized that I was somewhat changing, and well, not necessarily changing, but I was becoming more like conscientious of how I was posting videos and being more like worried, I guess I could say, about like the way that my videos were being perceived. And I realized that that's not what I wanted. I want to be able to be authentically me. So I took a step back and like reevaluated everything. And like I realized that, you can't make everybody happy, so I can only post and be myself, and the right people will like that. And I've talked about that plenty of times before, but like, it's kind of like fake it till you make it. And like I realized that like I was saying it, but at the same time, in the back of my mind, I was still thinking about it. So I gave myself some time to reevaluate, and also have been doing like some like reading, like growth, and I like to read books about like finance and like things that you don't necessarily learn about when you're like in school, and that you kind of gradually learn throughout life. I like to read books like that. And most recently now I'm reading a book which I won't talk about in entirety, and I won't even tell you like what it's called or anything like that because I want to make a video about it. But basically the idea is to figure out what's important to you and what's not important, and what you should and should not care about. And so I've been incorporating that in my life. I've been like evaluating and figuring out what I want to do, what I want to focus on, and what matches up with the goals that I have set for myself, and then eliminating anything that could pull me down or delay me accomplishing those goals. So that's what I've been doing. I try to, when I'm not working or sleeping, I like to read and try to work on myself. And I've also been trying to do more things that I enjoy. That's something that I always tell like the people that are the closest to me whenever they're going through anything, like take time to do the things you love, because life is always going to be there, bills, stress, that'll all be there. But it's important to set time aside to do the things that you love, because it's kind of like a way to recenter yourself and refocus yourself. You need a break. Nobody can just keep going and going. Eventually you hit E, So it's important to do things that you love in order to like find a balance and refocus yourself and be able to go back to doing what you're doing, whether that's work or school. So that's what I've been doing. And I've also like, I'm on social media, but I've kind of like been pulling back from it to kind of clear my head a little bit, because I was doing where I was like on social media all day, pertaining to YouTube and networking and everything like that. And then I was like, you know what, like I need a break. And it's okay to take breaks. It's okay to do what you got to do in order to make sure that you're mentally and physically healthy. So that's what I did. And now I feel much better. That I would work a straight 8 days, and then I had 2 days off, and I planned on filming a video, but then I just ended up sleeping and catching up on everything that I hadn't been able to do the previous week. So I'm refocused, and now I'm able to not only work, but I'm making a video today, so that's some progress to me, and that's what I want my videos to be. I want them to be authentic. I want them to be what I'm experiencing like, because I know that I'm not the only one going through. And I feel like a lot of times people only show you the good that's going on in their life, and not just like the stuff that you have to get through. Things aren't always good. So I want that to be able to be seen. Just kind of wanted to briefly talk about, what's been going on. I'm still, it's not a one and done thing. It's something that you constantly have to work on. And right now things are good. Right now I am level-headed. I'm working I'm making money, saving money, heading towards the next step in my life, and I know what I need to do next in order to get to my next goal and accomplish my next goal and get to the next part of my life. So I just kind of wanted to, get on here, update you guys in a sense. I don't always want to, keep disappearing and coming back and be like, oh, it's an update, I'm trying to be better with my videos and schedule and try to film when I have time. I don't, like, sometimes I work really late, or like I start work really early. So like I do miss my motivational Mondays, but they will be my motivational Mondays, or my motivations will be whenever I have time to make them. I can't really like set a day. It's kind of just like, when I like to make videos when I feel inspired and when I feel good about them. I don't want to just post just to post. I want it to be like, I want to feel good about it. Like, as I explained in so many videos, because it's important to me to give content that I'm proud of. So, I just hope that everybody has had a great day, a great week, and just go out and live your best life.